Hey, what's up? We're doing the second half of the Bleach OPs. Last time we watched OPs 1 to 8. This time we're doing 9 onwards. I'm not saying like 9 to 16 or 9 to 17. 'Cause I think there's 17 in this playlist that I have. And I think one of them might be like a movie opening or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, we're gonna be jumping into these. So I don't know anything about the ones we're going into really, and so if this playlist has like the wrong OP for something, I apologize. It's just a YouTube playlist, so I'm hoping that it's right. But thank you for the support on the first part. I hope you enjoy this second part of me reacting to the second half of the Bleach OPs. I really enjoyed what I've seen so far, and if you want to watch the full-length reactions to these OPs, I'll be posting that on my Patreon account in the description below, so you can go check that out as well. Anyway, let's jump into it. This is going to be Bleach OP 9 to start with. Here we go. Okay. Oh! I like the way that kicked in. There's like fan subs on the screen, but what was that? Is that that was weird. I like this song. It's fast paced and it sticks to it. Okay, it's not fast paced anymore. Veronica. This is a pretty cool OP. Yeah? It kind of looks more like a trailer than an OP to me though, and not just because there's shit on the screen. Like, it looks like a compilation of clips. Is this the actual OP? Nice. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good OP. It was a good song. It did look like a compilation of clips more than an OP though. I mean, the start with the black and white was very cool. I really liked that opening because it set a cool vibe. But the rest of it, yeah, it seemed a lot like just clips from the anime, which OPs aren't really like that anymore. I mean, they kind of weren't a lot in the old days as well. Where, I mean, it makes it it's normally made up of new scenes or representatives of scenes in some way or another. But this looks like they actually just cut together like basically a trailer for into an OP. But maybe not. Maybe it is like new scenes, or like, you know, maybe it was just the vibe that I got from it. But it was a good song. I really enjoyed the song. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Then, oops, yeah, the next one, Bleach OP 10. Okay, Saison 11. The title of the YouTube video says Saison 11. I don't know what that means. Oh, already a good intro. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. Okay, all right. You're winning me over. This is great. Show me who this is. What artist is this? Ooh! Oh, this is catchy as fuck. And the colors and stuff are great as well. Oh, yeah. I really like the visuals. I like everything about this. It's focused a lot on these two girls. Very nice. That was really good. I mean, unfortunately, the YouTube upload of that seemed like it was kind of poorly rendered out. But man, it is that was a great one. I really loved that song and those visuals. I mean, that's one of my favorite ones so far. I think that's like top 2. I think it's like, so far, the Yui one from the first half and this one are like my favorite 2 openings that I've seen. But this one had great visuals as well. The Yui one from the first half of the Bleach OPs, I thought the visuals were just like decent, but the song was so good that it like carried it. But this one, the song was really good and the visuals were really good. I really enjoyed it. So great, good stuff. I mean, when you have a opening with like high energy female vocals and a focus on the main two female characters, it's gonna be effective at winning me over. So it did it. It won me over. Okay. Okay, sorry about the pausing. That might be happening a few times in this video. Okay, opening 11 of Bleach. Here we go. All right. Yeah. It's pretty good. I think I like it. It's a very weird song. Oh, actually, the chorus. Yeah, the chorus is good. Wow, who are all these ladies? There's some weird characters in this OP. They got some strange designs. I don't know. How do I feel about this song? Maybe the audio quality's hurting it. Yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite. Yeah, it was kind of just kind of like a nothing song. Really, like it didn't grab me. I didn't find it super catchy, and visuals were interesting. I mean, there was a sequence where it was just showing like 4 or 5 interesting looking female characters in a row, so maybe that wins me over. But other than that, I didn't see too much that was super interesting there. But again, because I'm pretty sure the reason that a lot of these OPs would be like kind of low quality and bad is because I imagine people posting the actual OPs would get taken down for copyright pretty much immediately. So so we've got these versions of the OPs which generally have compression or other weird stuff to them. So I understand I'm probably not getting the absolute best experience I can for these openings, and it might not come through like exactly how good the OP actually is, but I don't know, that one didn't really sell me on it. So let's move on to opening 12 now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, give it to me. Ooh, yeah. Now we got something going. Oh, this is top tier, this one. Oh my god, hello. I actually haven't seen that much fan servicey stuff in these OPs, so that was surprising. Oh, this is Miwa. I know Miwa. Cool. Now this looks cool. There's some cool characters in this OP. Oh my god, is that a giant samurai? Ooh. Aww. Oh, this one's great. Very nice. That was a great one. That was a great one. Opening 12, I love that one. I promise, it's not just female vocals. There's something else that these songs have, but the female vocals are helping a lot. But it's not just that's winning me over. There's something about these 3 main OPs that have like stood out to me. They did have female vocals, but they had like this energy that I really enjoyed to them as well. And I mean, yeah, great voices. And I've liked the visuals of them as well. This one, I didn't like the visuals necessarily because they were creative, but it looked like a fun like arc, you know, that the setting of that OP was more interesting and stuff to me. But I think maybe that's just because it looked like this part was set like properly in a city and stuff, and I kind of like a more modern setting for fighting and stuff. So maybe that's just like my own personal preference with this stuff. But yeah, very interesting. Okay, cool. We're going to now be moving on to the next one. OP13. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, what was with the marble? Wow. That was a cool little start to that one. Are we're still in the original Bleach series. I imagine this is like the second or third to last one. I like it. Man, this is creative. These are very creative visuals. Ooh. I feel like I know this song, but maybe I don't. Oh man, this is a cool OP. Man, I feel like at this point I should recognize more characters. But it feels like every OP has like a lot of new characters. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, that was a great one. That was a real good OP. I really liked the song. The song was catchy. The song was fun. It sounded great overall, and the visuals were like really interesting because it had like this. I mean, it first had like this marble, and then the marble was like grabbed, and then something happens. But it had this like very far away, like it's like we're looking at like found footage or something. I don't know exactly what they're going for. Like what's it called? Like CRT screen type footage. But I find it super interesting that they had like these landscapes and then they were showing them in this like condensed CRT format and then like blowing it up to a full size. Like very cool visuals for an OP, and it just feels higher budget. That opening just felt like they had a higher budget for it, and I don't know exactly what it was that gave that feeling. All right, cool. Let's move on to opening 14 then, and see what we got here. This one's only in 360p, so this is going to be a lower quality one than the previous one, but let's see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Ho ho ho. Oh, they're hitting their stride with the OPs now. Oh my god. And the visuals are great. Yeah. Oh, I can fucking rock out to this one. Vivid. I really like the visuals of this one. Hell yeah. Woo! And like, we're not in a city anymore. Like, this is like a village. Oh my god, that was great. That was a great one. Question though, it feels like they're switching back and forth between some seasons taking place in like a Naruto looking village and some seasons taking place in like a modern looking city. What's the setting of this anime? What is it? It seems like so inconsistent between openings. It like completely changes. So I don't know. I guess as long as it's not a spoiler, I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch Bleach, but as long as it's not a spoiler, let me know why it changes back and forth so much. Is it like literally just like that it is set in like a modern world, but there also are these villages that are just, they look more olden or whatever, or is there something else going on? I don't know. But that was a good one. They're hitting their stride with these OPs now. These most recent ones have been great. So let's see if they keep this going, and we're gonna do opening 15. Okay, and this one also has weird stuff on the screen for it, I assume to avoid copyright. Okay. Oh. This isn't what I expected. Is this the last OP for the series? I kind of like it. It looks very slice of life-y though, which is not a bad thing. I like slice of life. I feel like I recognize some of these characters. That looks like JoJo. One of the JoJos. I can't remember which one. JoJo 2? Alright. I don't mind this one. Oh. Oh, I like those background switches. That's great. Okay, all right, yeah, not too bad. I don't have too much of an opinion on that. I think the song was pretty good, and the visuals were nice. I mean, there were some more, like a few moments that seemed quite nicely inspired and stuff. Like the part where he's walking and the background is like constantly switching behind him of different things that say Bleach on them. I don't know exactly what it represents, but I do like the visuals of that. But I've always sort of liked that as a concept in OPs as well, like the idea of someone like running against a background that is switching behind them and stuff. I think it's very effective at conveying different messages. So like in the My Hero Academia ED, the latest MHA ED, like season 6 second ED, is him like running and there's the memories going through the background, and I think that is a good way to show like how far Deku's come in 6 seasons. And then in like the Kaguya-sama season 3 OP, it has like Kaguya running, and she's running in different art styles through like different environments and like dodging arrows and shit. And that always felt to me like she's chasing after Shirogane, like despite all the hardships. Like it feels like she's literally running through battlefields and all this other stuff to be able to keep up with him, you know. And I think it can be a very effective tool. So just having him walking towards the camera with the background changing behind him seems effective to me, even though I don't know the context. So I wonder, is that the end of the Bleach OPs? And I think so, yeah. Now we're up to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. So I think there's one of these one of these OPs, and then there's one more in this playlist, and I don't know what exactly that's for, but I think it's like a movie or something. So let's watch the 1000 Year Blood War. So this is a more modern one. I think this came out within the last few years or something. So let's jump into it. Opening Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, looks nice. Oh, there's lyrics too. I like the color scheme. Oh, this is actually very nice looking. Oh, yeah. Good song, good visuals. I imagine it must feel good to have Bleach again after so long for some people. Oh. Oh, good animation too. Damn. I like this guy's voice a lot. I'm also trying to vaguely read the lyrics and they seem good as well. Oh, now the color's draining away from the logo. Interesting. I didn't mean to click that. That was a good OP. That was very, very entertaining. I like seeing OPs of series that have like a reboot or a revival and stuff, because what it feels like to me a lot of the time with those sorts of OPs is it's like the people who are working on that, it feels like they'd be excited to get back to it, or they'd be excited because they like watched Bleach a lot before and now they're working on Bleach, you know, like that's always the vibe that I get with that sort of stuff. It's like the Urusei Yatsura OPs for the reboot of that. Like those two OPs are both incredible, like some of my favorite OPs of the seasons that they came out, and it like feels like there's a lot of love in it, and it feels like there's a lot of the company would have been like, man, this is a series that we really liked, you know, growing up, or like we really liked years ago, and now we're getting to animate it ourselves and we're gonna put all this love into it and stuff. And I don't know, like just seeing this, it just feels like, oh, we're finally doing Bleach again, or someone's finally doing Bleach again. Let's, you know, put some love into it, and that it felt like it had love. I appreciate it. I have no idea the quality of the show itself, but it's just cool when a show comes back in general, I think. So, all right. Well, we've only got one more thing, and that's Bleach Brave Souls' new opening movie. So, is Bleach... That sounds like a video game. Let me see. Let me see what Bleach Brave Souls is. Brave Souls. It is a video game. Okay, so this isn't even really an anime opening, but it is an opening to a game. So let's check it out and see what it's like. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, the way the guitar's building. Ho! Oh, and female vocals. Is that Ichigo? Oh my god. Is this gonna be one of my favorite OPs and it's for the video game? I like the vibe of it a lot. Okay, yeah, I'm recognizing these characters. Ooh. Man, the visuals are really nice for it. You must have gotten a good company to do this opening. I love the song. What does it remind me of? It reminds me of like one of Arctic Monkeys' albums, you know? Like, I don't know if it's like, it feels like Favorite Worst Nightmare-ish. It just feels like one of their albums. I enjoyed that a lot, actually, especially if it was just like a video games opening. That's really cool. That's really impressive. So, yeah, anyway, those were my reactions to the Bleach openings. I'm just gonna go to discussion real quick. Okay, yeah, those were my Bleach openings reactions. So overall, I mean, it had its ups and downs, I think. There were some of them where I didn't quite vibe with the style of it, but they were quite different styles overall. But I think I really loved whenever they did sort of the more colorful ones. And obviously, as I said, had like female vocals and like kept up with the high energy of things. And I also just liked the ones that seemed like they were set in a more modern setting, you know, set in cities and stuff. Like, I don't know, I feel like just from the look of it, because like the Naruto setting and style of being in like villages and stuff, that never super appealed to me. So, so I think maybe I'm just also drawn more to the visuals if they're in a setting that I like more. But overall, I really enjoyed it. What do you guys think? What's your favorite Bleach opening out of all of them? Because I just saw 17 of them, and I've told you what my favorites are. They're the one that was done by Yui. They're the one. I already forgot what it is, but you know, the one that I got really excited about in this video. And then I'm not sure what the other one is quite yet. Maybe I'd have to rewatch them. I did like the reboot one. The reboot one was really good, so maybe that one. But yeah, overall, great OPs, a lot of fun to watch. So thank you for watching. If you want to, you can support my video and help me out with this channel. Liking, commenting, and subscribing, all that stuff really helps me out. And go to my Patreon account if you want full-length early access and exclusive videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.